what she's trying to say. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, not at all. It's okay.
When you're on tour, do you take your significant other with you?
I like fat people in their soul.
Thanks for making me a high five.
Do you understand?
And that's what the show is about.
Absolutely.
Inspiring people.
Yeah. So.
My name is Princess Halliday, and you're welcome to my world. Welcome to today's show. Our guest today is known for a whole lot of things. He's a movie producer, a movie director, a musician, and a writer. And he's got a whole lot of movie in his purview. Let's take a look.
3 carjacking attempts, 3 successful results. Today has the trappings of a good day, except for him.
For who? The baby? Terry, this baby's not in your way. This baby's not in anybody's way here. He's a cute and playful little fellow. See? We're bodies already.
Let's meet the one and only Chidi Chikere. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you. The name is Tichidi Chikere.
Right, Tichidi Chikere. You know, Tichidi, the first time that we met was actually on the set of my movie.
Yeah.
And at that point, I felt that you were very opinionated and very temperamental. But as time went on, I realized how loving and genuine that you are. I mean, do people get confused with these personalities?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of people quite misunderstand me because I can be everything in one. I can be a disciplinarian.
Right.
I can be street. I can be playful. I can be everything. I can be religious. I can be very downright rebellious.
Right.
You understand? So there's a whole lot of storm inside of me. I'm a very restless person. Do you understand? So, you know, when there's a lot of reason why people misunderstand me, okay? And when you don't understand something totally, there's always need to fill in the blank spaces of what you don't understand. So you start interpreting it based on the me that you're experiencing at that point in time.
Right.
So if you're probably like a new artist on my set, and because I want the best from you, I will insist to get it right.
Right.
You understand?
Do you always get ready for this? Are you always ready for that particular attitude?
No, I don't. It actually takes me in a way because I don't say that deliberately to be in a way.
Okay.
You understand? I just rise to the occasion.
Okay.
I rise to the situation. Do you understand? So I live to the gallery of my being. You know, when you live into the gallery, you live into to meet a public expectation. Do you understand? But I don't live to the gallery of the marketplace, the gallery of the theater.
Right.
If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Now I live to the gallery of self, the gallery of my being. So I respond to what is demanded of me at that point in time by what I'm doing.
Right. And that's exactly what I got to understand as time went on.
Yeah.
That's the reason we love you, Chidi. That's the reason, the sole reason why we love you so genuinely. Now let's talk about the small story, Fire Dancers, that got you into limelight. I understand it was made with just a camcorder and no microphone at all, but it was an instant hit.
Fire Dancer was my first directing job, the first movie I directed. It was the lowest budget movie I ever shot. It was shot with 650,000 naira.
Wow.
Yeah. And yeah. Fire Dancer was shot with 650,000 naira, and that movie made a whole lot of money. And we shot the camcorder. My director of photography coincidentally happens to be a very big director now in the UK, Obieme Elonye. He shot the camcorder. We didn't have a boom mic. We shot the camera microphone because the marketer at the time didn't want to take chances with his money, and I was just a fresh director. I had written this script called Fire Dancer. I lived somewhere off Okwebi, of Allen Avenue, and I used to hang out with my brothers in the night somewhere. We used to go and have a bottle of drink or something, and that happened to be Fela's vicinity at the time.
The late Fela
Nicola Wakuti, yeah. Right. So some girls still came from his place to dance. So there's a particular girl called Lolo. She used to come and dance there, and people.
Was she fair? Because I know you like fair girls.
Well,
she
wasn't light skinned.
Oh.
She wasn't light skinned. I like fair people in their souls.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But that's digressing now. I like people who are white inside.
Okay.
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 So I mean, if a witch were to be white, would I like her?
I don't know.
I won't.
You tell us.
So she used to come every evening and dance, and I used to sit and watch her. And I'm a very deep person. Sometimes I'm looking at stuff. I don't look at them superficially. I'm looking at that girl who comes to dance every night, and I'm wondering, is she happy? Why does she come here to dance every night? Is she lacking money? Is she happy? Does she enjoy what she's doing? What could be the impulse driver inside of her that makes her come here every night to dance? So I started creating a story around her. I said, what is she's not a bad girl?
So basically, you identify the need,
Yeah.
reason why people are the way
Absolutely,
they are.
yeah. I'm not judgmental. I
Right.
try to. I mean, if I see a whore on the street, sometimes I stop and I talk to whores on the street. I say, "Why are you doing this?" Okay, if you get 100 grand, would you stop? Can you open a small sewing shop?
Wow.
And all that? You understand?
Wow.
I don't go judging.
And do you go ahead and assist them in the
Yeah,
study?
sometimes I give, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But sometimes you give and you come back the next week and she's still there and you say, you know what, you're incorrigible, you can change. Do you understand? So so this particular girl, Lolo, right, I'm sorry mentioning her name, I'm sure she's not, maybe she's watching.
No, it's okay.
But
This is a show for
yeah.
real people,
But yeah, I'm
real
sure
stories.
if she's watching, it's actually a good thing because she
Right.
inspired that script.
Definitely.
Do you understand?
And that's what the
So-
show is about.
Absolutely.
Inspiring people.
Yeah. So I start wondering, what if she's not a bad girl? What if she doesn't have a choice? What if she's actually enjoying this? So I started creating a character and I called it Nene. She goes to dance every night and she dances a willow and all that. And I called Genevieve Nadia at the time. I said, Jenny, you're going to play a dancer for me. She said, I can't dance. I said, go and learn. You
I
understand?
know you always do that. You always inspire, push people to do what
I'm writing a script now where a girl is going to drive Okada and she will smoke Igbo with other guys and stuff, and at the end of the day we'll find out why she
did
has
that.
to go out and be
Right.
the breadwinner of the family. You understand?
Oh.
And my actress, she's learning to ride Okada. I mean, if you want to, don't steal my story now.
Are you saying I'm going to say
No, I'm talking to my, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's
Yeah,
watching.
no, we know
but,
that, we know that.
but I mean, even if it was told, it wouldn't be told like me.
Like you did.
Yeah.
It can be like
it can be a teaching story,
it's
absolutely.
possible.
So I built a story around Lolo, and I created the fire dancer story, and I got funding at the time. It was way back in year 2000, and my best friend at the time, the movie industry, that matter, he saw the script and he said, T, you gotta give me this one. He came with his wife to where I was having a haircut to beg me for the script.
Amazing.
And before then, he had been directing on my script. I said, Fred, this one, no, I'm directing this one. I've understudied you. I've taken courses in directing. I'm giving him my first year. So we had a little bit of face-off. He wasn't too happy. Like, I was refusing him something I actually wanted so much. But I went ahead and I shot that movie. And when he came back, he gave me a handshake and said, "You did well."
You did well.
Yeah, and that's the best thing that can happen to you when your boss, in quote, comes to say, "Well done." I did Fire Dancer, and it was an instant hit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, T, it is a little bit rumored that most movie directors actually want sexual relationship with ladies in exchange for movie roles. Do you do such?
You know what? That is the most ridiculous thing
Right.
that I've ever heard.
Right.
Because you are in business, all right? And you're in business of show. Now, what
Definitely.
would you call the wrong person for a role because of sex?
Right.
And how you gonna sell the movie if she's not talented for the role and you
And what
give
if
it?
she was talented for the role?
If she's talented for the role, she doesn't have to do anything. She just gets the role. I tell people all the time, I don't have to like you for you to work with me.
Right.
Just, you see, right? I'm just gonna say this. A lot of people come to me and they inbox me on Facebook. I got like 50 messages every day. Oh, I want to act. Oh God, I want to meet you. And I say, you know what? You don't need to meet me. You don't have to inbox me. Do you understand? Just find out where we're having auditions and come for it. And if you merit a role, you will get a role. You don't have to know me. You don't have to be my friend. Do you understand?
Right.
So I would rather speak for myself. I don't know about other people. I don't follow them home. I don't know what they do in their bedrooms. But I know on a Tichi the Chikere set, you get roles if you deserve the role. And also taking into consideration the market forces, because it's a market-driven industry.
Definitely.
You understand?
Definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wouldn't give you a lead role. Even in Hollywood, it's not done.
No.
I won't give you a lead role if you're not going to sell my movie.
Right.
So, I'd rather you cut the edge of your teeth first.
Right.
And gradually grow into it. You
Right.
understand? Yeah.
Right.
So it doesn't fall. It's a non sequitur. There's no relationship between sex and roles for me.
Right.
You have to know the job, and if you don't know the job, you don't know what you're doing. Like, you can come on my set. I tell people all the time that if you have to come on my set, you must first of all know how to express yourself in the English language, which is our lingua franca. You must have confidence and poise and ability to act
Right.
and deliver the role.
Right.
So you must be able to always become the character that you're playing. I say, don't act for me. Be this role.
Right.
So it's not a similar situation for me. It's a metaphorical situation.
So, people who aspire to be on your set, what are they required to do?
They have to be ready for teeth, because I told you, I'm a bully on set sometimes.
I know that. I know that.
You know, I can laugh. Action.
And
Like,
exactly.
do it.
Right.
You don't do it right, get out. That's
Right.
it.
Right.
You understand? I don't
Right.
compromise. So I don't understand the
I
whole,
know
like,
that.
directors are sex stuff or something. It's funny. It's really funny. It doesn't work for me that way. No.
Right. You've won so many awards in Nigeria that I know about. You know, how does it feel like being a superstar that you are?
I say one thing all the time. I say, number one, I don't see myself as a celebrity. I don't see
Right.
myself as a superstar. I see myself as one movie maker who's doing his best
Yeah.
and is ready to improve every day. So when people say, somebody asked me the other day, some interview online, and she said, how have you managed to stay on top? You're supposed to be one of the best directors and all that. I said, I don't want to be one of the best Nigerian directors. I want to be one of the best directors without putting Nigeria into it. Do you understand? So I hunger for more. I want more. I don't want to be, like, if you say you're the most beautiful girl in Port Harcourt, what's that?
You aspire much more
You should
than
be the
that.
most beautiful
'Cause
girl
you know
without-
what I tell people?
Yeah.
Whatever position you're in, there are people who want to be there.
Absolutely.
So step up.
Absolutely.
Step up on your
So
game.
because I'm restless,
Right.
and I always want more,
Right.
I inadvertently stay relevant and on top of my game, because I'm never satisfied with my last
Definitely.
job. Do you understand? So the day I sit down and say, yeah, you know, I'm
That's
TCB, you know,
And that's where you.
I'm the best, I'm one of the best, that's the day I start falling. That's the day I start to go down. Do you understand? So I always want more. I'm never satisfied. And because I grew, my mother taught me a lot of modesty. I don't assume airs and say, you know what, I'm this and that. I'm just very real. I'm who I am. That's why if I don't like you, I don't like what you're doing for me, I say, you know what, this is not good enough. You know how it is. Like, we used to have a lot of this fights. We used to fight a whole lot. You know, right?
Yeah.
I say, princess, then you go and cry. And then,
No, see, I have one question for
Yeah,
you that I'm sure the whole world that knows T. Chitty will want to know.
Okay.
I was reading an article some days ago. It stated that you actually left your wife of 9 years with some other lady. How true is that?
well, you know what? I don't know why there's such a buzz about the fact that a marriage didn't work out. It doesn't have to work out. But the most important thing is that, do I respect what I had? I do. I still respect it. And I respect the smiles we had, the happiness we had, the times we were happy, the home we had, and all that. So I'm not just going to come on air and say, you know what, blah, 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 blah. The most important thing that I was respectable enough to opt out and say, you know what, it's not working. You understand? It doesn't mean we're enemies. We're still best of friends. You understand? But the other click to the question 4, another lady does not arise right now, because right now I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to move ahead.
Right.
Why would you come out of something and jump into something else?
Yeah.
Right? Do
Make
you
it
understand?
right.
Yeah.
Got
That.
you.
Yeah.
Got you.
But
Got
you see, I think people should just worry about themselves a whole lot. People don't worry about themselves. They want to worry for you. They leave the log of food in their eyes, and they want to take out the small dot of dust in your eyes. And you know what? I'm a very resolute person. I'm not the kind of guy who backs down or listen to public opinion, because, sister, we are all solitary birds in the world. When you feel your pain, ease your pain. When you lie down in your bed and take off the celebrity mask, it's your pain. You look in the mirror, you see yourself.
You're alone.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I'm not the kind of guy who will say, you know what, I want to stand and look the world in the face and say, I'm who I am, and I do what I have to do
Right.
for reasons that are best known to me as an
Right.
individual, because
Right.
it calls for it.
Right.
Do you understand?
Right.
But this woman that I was married to for 9 years, I respect her a whole lot. I still do. Do you understand? She is not the worst woman in the world. She is not the best woman in the world. It's just that for two of us, for some reasons, it couldn't work out. Do you understand? Maybe 2 years from now we can make up. Maybe 4 years from now we can make up. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Do you understand?
Right.
But right now it's not working for me.
Right.
And I'm not. Yeah. And I'm not ashamed or afraid to say it's
Right.
not working for me.
Right.
Do you understand? That's what Nigerians do to you. That's what the world does to you. They say stay there, and then tomorrow you hear all kind of stories. Okay, you read things like that every day. Oh, blah blah blah. Something happened. Something went wrong. This person died, or the. You know, you hear all sort of stories in marriages. Now, because you would rather stay friends and respect each other, it's always best.
Right.
And I say to everybody out there, if it's not working for you, what are you doing there? It's
Right.
no longer a it should be a bond. If you don't have a bond anymore, let it go and start afresh. You can always try again, or you can stay single. It's up to you. But why would you stay in a relationship, in a marriage, in a boyfriend-girlfriend
Right.
relationship
Right.
where it's not working? Because if in the beginning you were strangers that just met, and like my friend, one of my friends said, he said marriage is a union of two people who can come together to make each other's life bearable, not unbearable. Do you understand? So my ex-wife, my estranged wife rather, has to respect her a whole lot. She's a lovely person. She has a lot of good qualities. I haven't been a saint in the relationship either. She has. Do you understand? I might have had my own fault that she couldn't deal with. She could have had her own fault that I couldn't deal with. So I'm not one to come out and say, you know what, she has 100% of the faults. I didn't have any fault. Or I had 100% of the fault, she didn't have any fault. You understand? It's just that at some point it stopped clicking.
Right.
And I let it go.
Right.
So am I out of my relationship right now? Yes. Am I out of it for someone else? No.
Got you. Well, you're still on A Night with Holiday. These are real stories, real people, and real situations. More on Chitty Chitty when we get back.
Doris, what is it? What is it? Come on, stop crying, okay? Stop crying and tell me what it is. What is it? Come on. Wipe your eyes. Come on, don't cry. Tell me what is it.
It's Henry. We had a whirl and he picked me up.
He did what?
Picked me up.
Come on, sit down. Sit down, okay? Sit down. Let me tell me exactly what happened.
He came to find out, you know, what I went to the other night. And that was all. He just got angry and he slapped me.
No, now. That's not good at all. That's not good for both of you at all.
show. We're still on T Chidi Chikere. Now, T, would you rather be identified as a musician or a director or an actor? What would you prefer?
I'm an artist.
Okay.
I use the word artist because when God creates people, sometimes He creates you like a total package.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And I remember way back in school, when I was an undergraduate, I did my first degree in University of Calabar. My lecturer once looked for me in class, and I wasn't there. I was in the theater arts department. I actually read English and Literary Studies first degree, and I read comparative literature for my master's degree. So he looked for me. I was in the class. When I came in, he said, "Oh, where have you been?" I said, "I was rehearsing a play I wrote for the theater arts department. They were going to stage it the next day. I was rehearsing with them." He said, "Okay, I was teaching you guys a course on African prose. In African prose, it's like African literature. It's a total literature. It's a total theater because there is everything in African literature. Sometimes the narrator gets possessed by a spirit when he's talking, so he starts singing. He says, so when the dogs came and did whoop, 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 do you understand? That's African narration. Do you understand? And then the hunter dogged. So when the hunter dogged, he's acting right there. You understand? And that whoa is the onomatopoeia, right?
Right.
And then he gets possessed and he starts talking like a spirit. So there's humming, there's miming, there's pantomime. It's the fluidity.
Right.
That is the total theater. So he looked at me and said, like him there, he's like a total theater. He writes, he acts, he does. Do you understand? And they go, hey, total theater. Do you understand? So my old friend called me Total TD.
Okay. So the TE probably stands for total.
Well, it's coincidental because it also stands for my name, which I might say or not, but that's my complete name. Do you understand? What my mom used to call me. So it all went. You understand? I have a lot of T's in my existence. I'm the 10th child on the 10th day of the 10th month.
Wow.
My name is.
Wow.
You understand? So you know, I see myself like that. So when I'm writing a script, or whether I'm directing, or whether I'm acting, or I'm writing a song, I'm expressing myself. They're all modes of expression. I wish I could paint. If I could paint, I would paint as well. Because I don't want to find myself in the grave with one gift unexpressed. Do you understand? So if I say, you know what, people are going to say, oh, jack of all trades, I don't care. As long as I do it well, even though I haven't made a success of my singing yet, but I hope to do that someday if I want to continue.
Right.
If I stay focused.
Do you wish to continue?
Yeah, I have 2 albums. I put all my money in that. I'm going to do another one till I get it. Like, if I don't get it here, I get it out there. But I'm going to get someone to listen someday.
Definitely.
I'm a very determined person. Do you understand? If
I think we had some of your music.
Yeah, you know 50 Cent did 7 albums before he did a hit? It was 57th album that was the hit.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that.
So if he gave up after the first album,
you're not giving up.
No, I don't give up about anything I start doing. No,
Right.
I'm not a giver upper. Is that word? You understand? Yeah. I don't give up about everything I start doing. So basically, I express myself in all these things. So if you say which one do I enjoy, I think I'm basically a young man who loves to create, who enjoys being creative. When I'm creating a song, I'm creating a story, and I'm directing the story, or I'm acting it. All is creation and expression.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your new movie. Where did you get this inspiration from?
It was a story my grandmother told my sister, and my sister told me the story, and I built on it. Yeah.
And how long did this take you?
To write a script?
Right.
You see, when I'm on when I have the creative muse around me, I just lie in my dark room, put off the lights, leave the AC humming. I'm lying on my back on the bed, and I'm seeing images in my room, and I'm communicating with my characters, and I'm talking to them. When I'm
all
full,
by yourself?
yeah, I let myself grow full. That week, all I do is think the story. When I'm driving, I'm eating, I'm peeing, whatever I'm doing, I'm thinking the story. You understand? And I used to tell my wife then, like, you know what, I'm not full yet. When I'm full, I'll spill. So I know when I'm full. When I'm full, I spill. I can write it in 7 days. I can write it in 2 ways.
Amazing.
Do you understand? But I have to be full of the story first. If I'm not full of it, I don't start writing.
Amazing.
I let it take me around. You know, when you're possessed, like a masquerade, it's taking me around. You know, I behave like I'm possessed, like, you know, like I'm drunk, and you know, it takes me around. I'm enjoying it. I'm living in the rhapsody of the song or the story. Then when I'm full, I just spill it. I get on my laptop and I just pound away. You know, yeah, that's how I write.
So it's been all the while.
That's how it's been for me all my life. You know, I have a collection of short stories too that have been published in the UK. Strangers in Paradise is a novelette. Yeah, and I'm working on another one now for Penguin Books. It's called The Man. It's adult. It's an adolescent novel as well. So I love to create. I love to work hard. I love to be myself, as strange as I am, even to myself sometimes. And sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I don't understand this young man. And I just keep going because I'm happy.
Amazing. Well, T, it's been wonderful having you on this show.
Thank you very much.
I mean, we love you so much in the show. And everyone, this is our new friend on A Night with Holiday. You probably will need this. I mean, you know what it is.
Definitely.
A Night with Holiday.
Oh, I love